All right, so our adventurous minds keep taking us further into the wilderness. We're gonna bushwhack it a little bit, cross country. They got a little peak up here. Probably got some rocky outcroppings or something. We can get another view. So yeah, I just had a runner advise us that he was behind a moose coming up the trail. Moose is right on the trail. Good morning, YouTube. Hello, adventurers. Beagle here, out for another adventure in Utah. This morning we're hitting the Lake Desolation up in the Wasatch front. So we're gonna hit the trail here in about a couple minutes. About a 3.3 mile up to the lake. We're gonna stay overnight, backpacking trip, and then head out tomorrow morning. Without further ado, we're gonna get right to it. See you up there. So we did Lake Blanche a couple days ago, up that canyon right there. So if you haven't watched that video, check it out. Beautiful hike up that way too. All right, we just made it to the intersection here with the Dog Lake Trail. It branches off of the Desolation Lake Trail. The Dog Lake Trail goes down 0.6 miles to Dog Lake. They say it's a good excursion off of this trail if you have time, but we're not going to do it today. We're going to keep huffing it another 2 miles to Desolation Lake. And hopefully we're the only ones up there. We haven't seen anybody else headed up that way. There's a couple of other backpackers that went up, but they turned around not too far up the trail and headed back out. We passed them. So, fingers crossed. All right, we just we're climbing up towards the sun, and it was rising behind us, so the sun level was coming down to us. We finally met. So it's going to get a little bit warmer. Hopefully not too bad. Looks like it's going to be in and out of the trees. So we'll hope for the best there too. Very pretty up here today though. Man, the wildflowers on this trail is just unbelievable. It's just all kinds of different colors. There's whites, purples, reds, blues, all this milkweed stuff, or whatever it is, Queen Anne's lace. No, it's not Queen Anne's lace. Incredible varieties of flora up here. Once again, you can see the canyon going up to Lake Blanche where we were the other day. That was a tough hike, even without a backpack. Oh yeah, nice little meadow over here. Beautimus. Not really a meadow, it's more like willows and stuff, but kind of an open area. So we have another intersection here with Dog Lake. 1 mile that way. We got 1.25 miles to go. Dog Lake is uphill that way. It's just over a little rise, and I think it drops down into the lake basin. This one wasn't on the map.
Because I think that one down there, because it was on the map, it shows it much further down.
A little bit of a steep up here. Got some mountain bikers coming down.
Morning.
Morning. Runner behind you, or biker behind you, sorry. Man, we got to carry backpacks. He's got to push a bike.
Yeah, well, we got a hike a bike button right here.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't have it yet.
Okay, folks, we are at Desolation Lake, or Lake Desolation. I forget which way it's called, but here it is. Beautiful lake. Popular. Been a lot of hikers up here. And we found out it's also a mountain biking path, a trail. So we got a lot of bikes coming across us. So we're gonna start looking around here and figure out where we're gonna set our tents, get camp established, and then I don't know, maybe take a little break, and then after that start doing some exploring. It's supposed to be some paths going up to the ridges up here, and it's supposed to be a great view down onto the Park City side of the range. Well, we might check it out if we're feeling like it. But all in all, it's a good hike up. Not too hard. Just say it's very constant climb with a couple breaks of level ground. Say it's more of a moderate rating. Not really strenuous, moderate. Just gotta be in shape. All right, we'll check in a bit. So we're just scouting around different campsites. We found 2 of them already that we can utilize, but we're gonna check and see if there's anything better. But man, just look at these wildflowers. And it's just popping out this time of year. It's amazing up here. All right, everybody, we finally scattered around the lake a little bit, around the whole lake. Found several campsites. We picked the best one that worked for us. You can see we got everything set up back here. My tent, Gary's tent over here. We got the lake, very pretty lake. Wind's picked up, so we don't have the reflections right now, but I'm not complaining about the wind. Keeping the flies down because they are swarming. So there was a camping spot we found across the other side of the lake. It's kind of tight, but we could have made it work. It was cooler than everything else out here. There were no flies, barely any mosquitoes. We said, we're going to scout around. So we went up to another one, a little bit up the hill, across the other side of the lake. Swarmed with little midge flies or something. We said, nah, this is too much. We'll go back down to the small one. Those damn flies have followed us around this entire lake. They're attracted to our packs. They land on the packs and swarm the packs. And we can try and shoot them off, kind of run ahead. They still come. They're on the packs. So we brought them with us. It's crazy. But no, it's a nice little campsite. Not a whole lot of level ground, but we got as level as we could. Got mine there, and Gary found a pretty level spot right here.
Best spot ever.
Best spot ever. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here for the night. It's around noon right now, noonish. Just had a little bite to eat. I'm probably gonna take a little nap. I'm feeling it coming on, yeah. And later on we might head up. There's a loop, or a trail that goes up from that side of the lake and continues up the ridge. I think it switchbacks up and hits the spine of the saddle there. And it's supposed to be pretty good views, but we'll make that determination. We'll make that determination later if we're going to do it. Depends on the weather and all. Right now it looks pretty clear. But yeah, that's where we're at. Desolation Lake. It's a trailhead off of Big Cottonwood Canyon. It's 3.3 miles to the lake, with an offshoot to Dog Lake, which is another little lake to the left. So we didn't take that option today. So yeah, we will check in a little bit later on. Okay, it's about 2:30. We've had our lunch, a little bit of a rest, and we're gonna climb the ridge over here and see what we find. I know there's a trail that runs around that way, hits the ridge, and continues around and meets the highway at a different point. So it's sort of like a semicircle, not really a loop. But the mountain bikers were coming down here today, so I know the trail goes up there. So we're gonna go check it out and see the views. All right, so we've climbed probably a couple hundred feet. Lakes down here, campsites over that way. But still got a little ways to go.
Huh?
What? Got another little solo hiker down here, sitting on the rocks enjoying the view. But we don't have time. We got to get this ridge done, so we're going to move on. All right, we got an intersection sign here, but it's been busted up. Something 6.5 and 6 miles up to the right. So I don't know. Well, there looks like there's a mountain biker coming that way.
This is the way the ridge line, you say?
Well, there is a ridge line up there, But there's also this trail.
Yeah, I thought that was the original.
I'd say let's just do this one. This is the Park City side of the mountain. Ski resort over there. We're right on the ski boundary. Sign says right there. Oh wow.
Something there.
That is awesome.
Orange line.
Unbelievable views up here. Unbelievable. We can see probably 50 miles.
Well, I bet you we're seeing more than that.
Maybe. I'm not a very good judge of distance. And on this side we got mountains, more mountains. Wow. The Salt Lake Valley is down there. I'm not sure exactly which mountains those are, but it's in the Wasatch Front. Very beautiful. Got a mountain biker coming down here. There's our lake, Lake Desolation, where we'll be going out tomorrow. Oh man, it's beautiful up here. There's another trail that heads off that direction and goes up to that peak, but it's not a trailhead that direction. So we're going to walk just a little bit farther. We keep seeing better and better opportunities for photo ops, so we just working our way up a little bit more. Wow, this mountain biking trail looks awesome. I would love to try that, but I don't know if I'd be brave enough to. At my age, if I fall down, I'm breaking something big. So mountain biking is going to be a little more mellow than this. Yeah, so prettier vantage point from up here of the lake. And here where we're camping, we're about a good 500, 600 feet above it. Pretty mountains. And we're going up further up the ridge. Oh. How you doing?
I was hoping to show up on your GoPro.
What's that?
I was hoping to show up on your GoPro.
I always tend to ask first, you know.
I'm just joking.
Have a good ride. There's a trail going up there.
Is it really? Why not?
Oh my gosh, look at this view. Oh my goodness.
That looks familiar.
Another one. Another view. They just don't stop coming.
See the trail
Up there.
Yeah, it wraps around up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it now. So it just rides, it runs
Oh,
the,
there comes a biker
Yeah.
down that way.
so it just runs the bowl around. All right, so our adventurous minds keep taking us further into the wilderness. We're gonna bushwhack it a little bit, cross country. They got a little peak up here. Probably got some rocky outcroppings or something. We can get another view. All right, everybody, you're gonna see the summit here at the same time I do. Wow. Holy crap. Amazing. Kind of steep down. You work for it, you get rewarded. Oh my. And we're close to 10,000 now, and I'm not really feeling it, so check it. No altitude issues so far. Yeah, the bikes just keep coming. Trail goes all the way up around that rise there. Alright guys, we're gonna start heading back down. It's dinner time, I'm hungry. And it's gonna take us a little bit to get back down there.
Like in the packet too.
That's the peak refuel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got real biscuits in there.
Yeah. Which is good, but you gotta bust them up.
Mountain House lasagna. That's what's for dinner.
Just like moms. The Italian moms.
So we do not have our lake to ourselves tonight. We've got at least 2 other campsites filled now. And realistically, it's Saturday night, so we could have more show up later.
You think so?
Who knows? Campsites are far enough apart that nobody's going to really bother anybody else. All right, everybody, we are all wrapped up for bed tonight. Sit out here and watch that beautiful sunset over the lake reflection. I'm just sitting here for hours enjoying it. It's amazing out here. So, yep, we're gonna hit the sack here. Up early tomorrow, grab some breakfast, pack everything up, and head back to the car, back into Saratoga Springs. And then we're gonna have a nice leisurely day. After that, we're gonna have to get ready for our next adventure. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll be releasing a video on pretty much everything we're doing out here in Utah. Good morning, everybody. Nice, beautiful morning here in the Wasatch Range. Got sort of good night's sleep last night. I tossed and turned a lot, but I think I got a few hours. It's typical for me on the trail, especially camping on a little one-man tent, a little narrow thermal rest pad. But it is what it is. But yeah, beautiful this morning, not too cold. It's probably in the 60s if I had to guess. Gary's up here making some breakfast. Once he's done, we're going to hit the road. I'm all packed up, already ate. And I got up a little bit late this morning, got up around 6. I wanted to get up at 5, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. All right, Gary, what's for breakfast?
Biscuits and gravy, man.
Biscuits and gravy. Oh, it's the peak refuel biscuits and gravy too, isn't it?
They're the only ones I've seen it in.
They're better than the Mountain House. Oh yeah, just sitting here enjoying the view again. Got the morning light versus the evening. So last night Gary was going to contribute to the flower fund, and right along this ridge line here,
Oh yeah.
he stopped, turned around and said, "Deer." Sure enough, a big old buck comes out from behind a couple trees and wanders along the slope there. Looked to be about a 4 or 6 point buck. Pretty thing too.
It was.
So, yep. Sit here and let Gary finish his breakfast, and we'll be on our way. Little guy tried to do a little sneak attack behind me. I heard something on the tree behind me. I turn around, he's sitting there staring right at me. He jumps from one tree to the other, stares at me. Little, I don't know if it was a gray squirrel or one of those red-tailed squirrels. I don't know what they have up here, but just a little thing. All right, we're packed up, breakfast done, ready to roll. Beautiful Desolation Lake. What do you think, Gary? How many stars for this hotel?
I give it 5.
5? I give it 5 billion.
Oh,
That's about what I saw last night.
oh, it's 5 out of 5. Come on.
I don't know. I think they have a bug problem.
Okay, 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Nah, seriously, bugs. I mean, they weren't intolerable. They were pesty, but didn't really bite you or anything like that. They were just swarming. If you can put up with that, you'll have a great time up here right now. Farther into the fall, those things will disappear. All right, so we are on our way down to the canyon again to head back to Saratoga Springs. So let's hit it. Just check out the reflection right now. Beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Another one. Back home, I'd say they were vultures, but no.
Now, that one there is an eagle.
Huh?
The one on the left is an eagle. I thought 2 eagles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just had a runner advise us that he was behind a moose coming up the trail. Moose is right on the trail. So yeah, it's a multi-use trail. Got to share it. Mountain bikes, runners, hikers, and moose. So we're gonna kind of keep an eye out. We stopped up here just for a minute to see if we can spot anything down here in the drainage, because that's where they're usually headed, down to feed on the willows and the stream. All right, well,
Right here.
we're gonna get a move on here. So we just stepped off the trail about 30 feet. I saw this opening, huge meadow here. Just to see what we could see. Alright folks, we are almost down to the base of the canyon here. Probably another, I don't know, 500-600 feet elevation. This part of the trail is really nice. I mean, it's very, very mature evergreens. It's all shaded. So I'm enjoying this right now. Been pretty hot on the way down, off and on exposure. So almost there. We're done. Lake Desolation Trail, plus some exploring. I'll need to do the mileage tomorrow or some other day, but yeah. All right, come on. Victory march here. Now, isn't that the princess stance? Oh, man. All right, well, everybody, we're gonna pack it up here, go home, wash all this dirt off of us. Appreciate everybody tagging along again. Have a great adventure. Hope you keep watching. Stay tuned for the next ones. There'll be several more for Utah. Don't forget to thumbs up down below if you like the content. I also appreciate all my subscribers, so be sure to subscribe so you can get the notice for any new and released videos that come out. Alright, well, once again, from Big Cottonwood Canyon, Utah, this is Beagle signing out. See you guys later.